Okay, class, today we are going to be learning how to add and subtract using our tens blocks. So let's review some things we already know. We know one of these blocks is equal to what? Right, it's equal to 1 unit or 1. We also know that one of these green long blocks is equal to what? 10, that's right. So we could say if we took 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of our ones blocks, it would also equal 1 of our tens block because there are 10. Okay, so let's begin. Let's take a look at our problem. After trick-or-treating, Sally came home with 24 pieces of candy. Her sister Jamie came home with 36 pieces. They decided to share. How many pieces of candy does Sally and Jamie have all together? Okay, so let's look at the numbers we're going to be using. We see that Sally has 24 pieces of candy. Her sister Jamie has 36 pieces of candy. It says they're going to share. Then it asks, how many do they have all together? When we see all together, what do we know about this? Right, we're going to be adding. So let's use our tens blocks to find the total number pieces of candy that they have. So we know Sally has 24 pieces plus the 36 pieces that Jamie has, and we're looking for the total. Let's start with the 24 pieces that Sally has. We see a 2 in the tens place, so that means we're going to have what? Right, 2 of our tens blocks. We see 4 in the ones place, so we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Now we're going to add the 36 pieces that Jamie has. So we see a 3 in the tens place, which means we will have 3 of our tens blocks. 1, 2, 3. We see a 6 in the ones place, which means we're going to add 6 of our ones blocks, our 1 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see how many ones we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we said that if we have 10 of these ones, we can regroup it to be what? Right, 1 of our tens blocks. So we can add all these together. We see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means we have 6 tens blocks, 6 tens, which equals 60. So the total pieces of candy they have together is 60. Okay, let's take a look at this on our number line. Just another way to do it. So let's rewrite our problem. We know that Sally had 24 pieces plus the 36 pieces of candy that Jamie had. Let's find the total on here. So we're going to start with 24 again. We know that each one of these little lines represents 1 unit, like our ones block. So we'll start with 24. We'll start at 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start right here at 24. Now, the easiest way to do this is to regroup to get to tens so we can count by tens like we do with our tens blocks. So we see there's 24, which is our 4 right here with the ones, and we're going to add the 6 in the ones place to get us to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll get us to 30. So we have now used the 6 to get us to 30. We see that we have 3 left in the tens place, which means what? Right, 3 tens. So we'll go by tens 3 times. 10, 10, 10. So we see that 10 plus 10 plus 10, 3 times, equals 30, plus our 6 ones gives us our 36. So when we added this 36 to our starting number 24, we got all the way to 60, which means 60 is the total number of the pieces of candy that Sally and her sister Jamie have. Okay, class, today we are going to be learning how to do elapsed time. Okay, so first let's look at a problem. All right, it says, Rebecca went to soccer practice at 3:15 p.m. Soccer practice lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes. What time was it when soccer practice ended? Okay, so what do we know? We know that practice started at 3:15. It lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes, and we're trying to see when it ended. Okay, so we know that our start time was what? Right, it was 3:15. So 3 hours. We put 15 right here. You know, it was p.m. Okay, so what could we do first to make this easier? We know our make 60 approach. We know that 60 minutes equals what? Right, 1 hour. So we have 15 minutes here. And we know that practice lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes. So let's deal with this 45 minutes first. Okay, let's go ahead and add the minutes. So let's say add 45. So we'll do it over here. 45 minutes. So let's see, when we add 45 minutes to 15, what do we get? Right, we get 60 minutes. We also know that 60 minutes equals 1 hour. So we can go ahead and add that 1 hour to 3 hours we already have. So 3 plus 1 hour would give us now to 4 hours. Okay, so what do we have left? We used the 45 minutes, and now we're going to use the 2 hours that are left. So we'll add 2 hours. Okay, so 2 hours plus the 4 hours we already have. 2 plus 4 is 6. We have 0 minutes left, so we can go ahead and put our 0, which means that practice ended at 6. Was it 6 a.m. or p.m.? That's right, it was 6 p.m. Good. Okay, now let's see how we can find this elapsed time on our number line. Okay, so let's look what we have here. We have 3 and then 3:30 to 4, 4:30, but what are these tick marks in between? We know that each interval from here to here is 15 minutes. So this would be what? 3:15. Okay, and if we look back at our problem, we know that Rebecca went to practice at 3:15. So we'll start right here at 3:15 p.m. Lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes. So let's do our make 60 approach to get to a full hour. So let's go ahead and add those 45 minutes. So we know this is 15 plus another 15 is 30 plus another 15 is our 45 minutes, which gets us to 4 o'clock. Then we only have the 2 hours left. So let's jump with the hours, which is also equal to what? 60 minutes. 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour, another 1 hour. So we see here we have 1 hour, 2 hour, 45 minutes. So that gives us our 2 hours and 45 minutes that we add to the start time of 3:15 p.m., which gives us our ending time, which would be what? Right, it would be 6 p.m.